I was a Hindu monk for 20 years for one of the most influential Hindu traditions in the world. Sometimes eminent, prominent theologians, evangelicals, when they're looking into the world of Hindu religions, they often ask Christian questions in the hope of finding Christian answers. For example, one theologian, apologist, he wrote a book, Do All Religions Lead to God? I was about to give this book to a Hindu, and well intended, these theologians have good intentions, but this is where sometimes the mistakes happen. I just quickly read through the table of contents, and there was a chapter titled, Jesus is the greatest teacher of all because he defeated the greatest barrier of all, which is death. Now that's great, but you're preaching to the choir. Hindus don't care about death. Neither do Jains, neither do Buddhists, neither do Sikhs. When I came to the Lord, I found it quite strange when Christians were dancing up and down singing, death is defeated, death is defeated. Because for a Hindu, death isn't a finality. So what one ends up doing is saying, well, did anyone die for you in Hindu religions? But that's not what they were looking for. You need to explain why they need someone to die for them, someone pure like Christ, in order to defeat death. So often just superimposing Christian concepts onto a completely different world is a common mistake. There is no founder to the Hindu religions. There is no one book. Hindus are not so concerned about evidence of when their books and scriptures were written either. They have a profound respect for mystery and not knowing, right? So when Christians often come with very definitive answers to life's questions and issues, it might be normal for a Christian, but to a lot of Hindus, it could come across as arrogant. That's a cultural issue. That's a cultural issue. How can Christ fulfill the quest of a Hindu? So it's about going into that world, understanding it, coming back. Okay, now what's the bridge? Where's the connection?